Hello everyone, this is Sam Whitfield and I'm one of the editors at large here at American Watchmen. And I know it's late in the evening for many of you and I apologize for the lateness of the hour. But I've been on Twitter for most of the evening and I've been getting a lot of comments on the just terrible tragedy that is the shooting here in Florida. And considering that I moved to Florida 5 years ago, it is my home. Obviously, this is a tragedy. No one is really denying that. But today, there's been rumors that this shooter was a Trump supporter and that he was a conservative. And first off, there's nothing in the news to really confirm that was true so far. That's all speculation. My second point to that would be, really, who cares about that at this point? A shooting is horrible, and this guy's political ideology really has nothing to do with it, in my opinion. Either way, at least it shouldn't. I do want to focus on something that I do think is important, though, which was that his mental state of mind. You know, everyone wants to talk about his, the fact that he used a gun and that guns are bad, and the left is once again trying to push the narrative that we need more gun control laws, and that's clearly not the case. I have a article here from Fox News from yesterday, which I would like to show you, which is that Nicholas Cruz was living with a Florida high school student in the months leading up to this shooting. And apparently he was showing signs early on. So let me read this to you. Nicholas Cruz, the suspected gunman in Wednesday's shooting at a Florida high school that left at least 7 people dead, was living in a mobile home with a student for the last 3 months, his attorney said. A portrait of the suspected gunman, a former student at Marjorie's Downman Douglas High School, where the massacre occurred, began to emerge in the hours following the deadly school shooting in Sandy Hook. Cruz was arrested without incident just over a mile where he was suspected of killing more than a dozen people. People are saying police said he had an AR-15. Okay. Okay. Here's the portion where I wanted to get to, folks. Cruz was adopted, along with his younger brother Zachary, by Linda and Roger Cruz, after the couple moved from Long Island, New York, to Broward County. Linda Cruz died November 1st of pneumonia, and Roger had died earlier in Nicholas's life, according to the Sun Sentinel. A family friend said that she was shocked to find that he was the gunman. But then she kind of contradicts herself here. Folks, she says, I know she had been having some issues with him, especially the older one. He was being a problem. I know he had some issue and may have been taking medication. He did have some kind of emotional or difficulties, the neighbor said. I guess, okay, so then Cruz was living with his brother and another family. So, I'll link this, I'll have an article about this event posted on the American Watchmen website, and you guys can be sure that I'll have a column about this tomorrow on the website. But the main point I want to get across by reading the article is to say that there is nothing to suggest that this is about gun control, or that it should be, or that it's about Trump or MAGA or anything else. This guy was clearly had issues on his own, and it sounds like he and his brother both have had a tragic life. And that's all I have for now. I'll discuss this more on the official podcast, the Whtfield Report, and I will be live streaming a podcast too. But that's just my take on things, ladies and gentlemen. It really is tragic. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later tomorrow. Have a good evening, folks, wherever you are. From all of us here at American Watchmen, good night, God bless, and God save this great nation.